Yo, so like, have y'all ever been in a situation where you just wanted somebody to just leave you the F alone and they just wouldn't leave you the F alone? So you just had to do what you had to do and get the F away from them, like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Type of vibes. Well, this is what's going on between Halle Bailey and DDG. Now they are beefing over their son Halo, and as you guys know, there was a restraining order that was issued. The Shade Room, TSR, has exclusively reported that this restraining order has been extended until November 5th. And what this extension means, it means something wild, okay? This extension means that the judge has found just cause to believe that there is a reason why this restraining order needs to be extended. That is not a good thing. It is not good at all. Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to use my Shade Room voice. The Shade Room has obtained court documents showing that the temporary restraining order between Halle Bailey and DDG has been extended until November 5th, 2025. The order was placed on May 13th, 2025, and initially set to end yesterday, October 15th, 2025. Each party's respective legal counsel informed the court that they are preparing the agreement and requesting the hearing to be continued to a future date. The internet love between DDG and Halo moment, but it looks like the star has supervised visitation with his son. Court documents detail their supervised visit with a court-appointed monitor on September 17th, 2025. The monitor watched all interactions involving Halo for 9 hours. She detailed the point at which Halle dropped Halo off at the exchange location and several hours Halo spent with his dad. She supervised and documented everything from little conversations between Halo and DDG, everything he ate, toys he played with, and even his nap time. DDG recently dropped a record yearning for normalcy in his relationship with Halle and Halo. In the song, he says, "We don't need no judges. We don't need to fight. I can't leave my son because he need me in his life. Why you got him thinking that you, Tina, and I'm Ike? I can never hate you. Me and you created life."
No.
Now I got to say, the boy DDG, now them lyrics was serious. I love the lyrics. I love that rap. I got to say. But DDG, be quiet. Like, I'm being so serious. Aren't you the same person that was saying that this woman tried to knife you and tried to take her own life and put her personal life details out there because you're mad about, this custody battle with your son. You currently have a restraining order. You have supervised visits. That's a problem. You try to make this lady look crazy in public in regards to her child. And I would never respect you for that. And then not only that, but jumping into this fake internet romance with India Love, who is a known industry hoe that hops on any famous man she can get on because that's her claim to fame, thinking she gonna be a Kardashian in the future because she hopping on some D, but you ain't hopping on the right D's because you're not Kardashian. You're still just India Love, sleeping with people, baby daddies and whatnot. Girl, that wasn't a good look. And DDG, you lost all my respect for that. You should have been focused on your son in the first place. Now all of a sudden you talking about you want some normalcy after you tried to run this lady here, Halle Bailey, down the road. Now Halle Bailey, this is a young woman who let DDG crack that. Now she should have never let the boy pop, if you know what I'm talking about. But he cracked her, cracked her open, and she had a little baby from it. Now you got to deal with this woman for the rest of your life. And girl, she was so young and so gorgeous. This has given her body image issues. I seen her come onto the internet the other day and she was like, she wants to get her post-baby body back. And everybody in the comment section was like, girl, there's nothing wrong with your body. Just chill, just relax. Calm down and love yourself. This woman is struggling with trauma and body issues and self-esteem issues because of DDG. Like, I know for a fact that she didn't just want her family broken up. I believe she was in love with him, and I believe she's truly heartbroken. I hate to see her become a statistic. Just another black woman raising a child on her own. Got to deal with the court system, and the white man got to come through to tell you what to do with your own offspring. because y'all two can't get it together. But I think that's so funny that now all of a sudden he talking about he don't need no judge. Anyway, here is the order, guys. Let's get to the order. The Shade Room exclusively obtained this order. Superior Court of California, Halle Bailey versus Daryl Dwayne Granberry Jr., October 15, 2025. Now, that's when the restraining order was supposed to be ending. That didn't happen because the judge saw fit to extend it. So that means a lot. Okay, this is a request for domestic violence prevention with a minor child. This was filed on May 13th. And so you just know that he went upside her head and then tried to make her seem like she was crazy, like she came and tried to knife him first and all this different type of stuff. But you just know that they got into some humongous, big, huge argument and fight for that matter. And so here we are today. The following parties are present for the aforementioned proceeding: Terry Levitt Ross, attorney; Larry Mark Backman, attorney for respondent. The matter is not called for a hearing. Petitioner and respondent counsel informed the court that the parties are preparing a written agreement regarding today's matter and request more time. The court rules as follows: pursuant to the stipulation of parties, the request DV prevention with minor case initiation or with minor child case initiation filed on May 13, 2025 is continued to November 5th, 2025 at 8 a.m. in this department. Any temporary orders are to remain in full force and effect until the continued hearing date. Order on request to continue hearing is signed and filed as date. The notice is waived. Okay, what that means is that DDG will continue. Everything will continue the same. DDG will continue to have supervised visits with his son. Yes, he's going to have somebody. Let me tell you something. That is not pleasant. It is not pleasant to have somebody up in your business and worried about what you're doing with your child and writing down everything you're doing with your child. It's not normal and it's not okay. So this is the reason why you hear all of a sudden DDG is yearning for normalcy. Like, boy, please. You should have thought about that before you did all of this. Like, I don't know what's wrong with men today. But for me, it's just up to a man to make sure that his family is intact and to make sure that things go the way that they need to go. I think a lot of a men's behavior can determine how a woman sees and views and behaves towards him. And I think that there's something extremely wrong. Obviously, she felt like he was cheating on her. Obviously, they were getting into arguments because of it. And then he goes and jumps into this relationship with India, not even, a few months after this situation happened. Just a very nasty look. By June, this happened in May on the 13th. By June, he was with India Royale. Ugly, ugly look. Matter of fact, I don't even think it was June. I think it was the end of May, if I'm being honest. But anyway, they're preparing to come to an agreement regarding the custody of the baby. Okay. However, they haven't been able to agree. DDG and Halle Bailey are not agreeing on the custody. And for some reason, they just want to have this back and forth. And I really feel like it's DDG that wants to have this back and forth. I really do. Even though he's crying out for normalcy, I feel like it's him he's not doing the right thing. He's not willing to let that ego down and say, you know what? I apologize. This is the mother of my child. Let me treat her like she's important. Da 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 da. Or he just is just straight ornery, and it could be that she's like, I don't want to deal with him. Whatever we do needs to go through the court, and whatever they say is what they say. But mind you, this girl has a strong mother and a strong sisterly unit behind her, and so she probably has those women in her ear like, take his to court, if you understand what I'm saying. Let me say it in the Shade Room voice. Take his ass to court. Yeah, but anyway, he made this song. And I can't play it here all the way, but here he is talking about his baby. The lawyer's getting over watching money leave. We should all just be together. Let's talk. We should do better. I used to text your phone. All this stuff that he's saying. If you guys want to hear it, it's on the Shade Room's post line. I also reposted it on mine at True Diamond. If you guys want to go see that, that is what you guys are looking at right now, actually. So yeah, just a hot freaking mess. Let me know what y'all think. I think DDG is a complete clown, but I do love that boy's music. Halle Bailey, I think she has some orneriness going on. I think she's feeling very ornery and very upset towards DDG, and for that reason, she is probably giving him a hard time. But does he really want normal? I just really don't think so, my kind folks. I just really don't. Let me know what y'all think. Leave comments. And let me tell y'all this. I know I done had me some baby daddy problems. But thank God I ain't never had to get no restraining order, baby. That's a whole different type of issue for such a young woman. I'm talking about that's crazy, wild, diabolical. Especially to be going on Beyonce's in